What's good, everybody? It is your boner off Flat Clay Cutskate 24/7, and we are here showing you guys my top 10 underrated teams to use when you're trying to build a dynasty, when you also want to win now in the game of Madden 25, and just some underrated guys that you guys probably don't know about that's on a team that would definitely make your team a lot better. Set pieces around your team, teams that definitely has a lot of good people set for a good amount of time. It's like a whole bunch of things that you got to worry about. But I'm going to give you guys my top 10 list of teams in the shortest way possible. And if you guys like this and want more content when it comes to CFM and things of that nature, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like, comment down below other stuff you guys like to see, subscribe if you guys are new, and let's go ahead and get into the content. So an honorable mention on my list is definitely going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think certain people know about the Jaguars and certain people know how good they possibly can be, but you see the overall drop, you see kind of the age is kind of up and down, but I kind of put them at 11 because they're obviously a very good team. It's a nice win now team, but when it gets down to it, you're definitely going to need to start re-signing some people, going to start building pieces around certain people. You got to figure out what you want to do with Trey Lance. I know he's a superstar, but if you have a good year with him, he definitely could go up to a really, really good guy as like a 90 something overall when he turns 25. But then you got to realize his rookie contract is up. You got to do something with him. Travis Etienne, he's basically on the same thing. And now you got Tank Bigsby, you got Keelan Robinson now. Now you got some options here. Christian Kirk, Gabe Davis, Devin Duvernay, Brian Thomas Jr., 6'3", 95 speed. And you know you're going to be throwing it up to that man. You cannot tell me that you're not. They have a very, very great roster. But all in all, the Jaguars is going to be 11th here on my list. Number 10 is the Tennessee Titans. They went and got L'Jarius Sneed in the offseason. They actually went and got Tony Pollard as well, Chidobe Awuzie. They got Jamal Adams. They got Quandre Diggs. They got a lot of people to help out the defense, so they definitely made the defense a lot better. Now you got two 95 speed corners with Sneed and Farley. You also got technically a really great slot with Chidobe Awuzie, or if you would like to, go ahead and put Tay Gowan in there, Trey Avery, some guys that you got some speed that can do some things for you. Or you go over here to this free safety spot, you got Quandre Diggs. I know it's kind of older. If you go inside of some leagues, you can do age reductions, you can AR him and he'll be well put together. Elijah Molden, I think he was a cornerback in the day. Definitely could use him. You also got Jamal Adams, I said Amani Hooker. You still got some great guys here on this defensive backing core. Sebastian Joseph Day on the D-line. Jeffrey Simmons still got abilities. You got Javonte Sweat, the rookie. You can definitely build him up. We got Arden Key. You got Kenneth Murray now. You got technically a user you can go ahead and use, and he has very great jumping, so you can definitely use him. You got Chance Campbell that you can use as well. And then you got Harold Landry. You definitely got some boys here on the squad. So the defense is very, very good. Then when you go to quarterback, you got Mason Rudolph, Will Levis, Malik Willis. You can choose who you would like to go ahead and use as your quarterback. It's definitely up to you. But if you're just going to be running the ball, you got Tony Pollard, you got Hassan Haskins, you got Tajay Spears. Wide receiver wise, DeAndre Hopkins, Calvin Ridley, and you got what's his name? You got Jaquan Jackson. You got some speed there. You got Treylon Burks, who's been on the team for a little bit. Tyler Boyd coming over from the Bengals. You got a very, very decent squad, and you got my man Okonkwo. That man is always going to be a beast for me. And you have a very, very solid offensive line, very average. So Titans is not a bad squad to have. It's definitely a build-up team. Definitely can rack up in free agency because of their finances, but definitely love the Titans here. Number 9, we are going to the New York Giants. I know it's the New York Giants. I know, but look, man, you got Daniel Jones. You can decide what you want to do with Daniel. Go ahead and tank and get yourself a quarterback next year, or you can use him. You got that man Tommy DeVito. You got him as well, Drew Lock. You got some options there at quarterback. It's not the best, but like I said, you make one good move, you can honestly make something happen. Devin Singletary, Tyrone Tracy, who has 90 speed, a rookie. You can honestly use him. Devin Singletary can go to fullback. Definitely be a huge help right there. Wide receiver wise, you got some speed at wide receiver. You got Darius Slayton. You got Malik Neighbors. You got Jalen Hyatt. And if you need to, you have Allen Robinson to go and catch those deep balls for you. You got Wandale Robinson that can definitely help you out as well. Isaiah McKinley. You got some speed here on this team. You got Miles Boink Boink. You got that man Gunner, Isaiah Hodgins. They actually have some very, very decent wide receivers. You can honestly use anybody on this roster and it would not matter at all. You got Theo Johnson, the rookie that you can use at tight end. You also got Daniel Bellinger. You got Lawrence Cager, you know, he's 6'5". You guys know. If you know, you know. Back in mud, like a few years back. If you know, you know. You got a very great offensive line with Andrew Thomas, John Runyon. You definitely got to build up on that right side, but definitely will hold up his purpose. Definitely need some work on the ends, but you don't really need help on the ends because you got Dexter Lawrence, Kayvon Thibodeau, and you got Brian Burns. You have a very, very great defensive line with abilities. Bobby Okereke, and you got Isaiah Simmons that either you can move him up to safety or keep him at middle linebacker and do work with him. He's very, very good there. And then your corners. You have very, very good corners. You got Deontay Banks, Maryland's own. Cordell Flott. You got Trey Herndon. You got Darnell Holmes, if you like to use him as well. Trey Hawkins, 6'3", 92 speed. Usually I put him as safety. Use it, that man. And he's very, very good. David Long, you put him in a slot, trying to get some, like, you know, cheeky little sacks with him. But yeah, you definitely got some boys right here that can do some work. Tyler Nubbin, the other rookie. You got Jalen Mills, Gavarius Owens. You got Jason Pinnock on the other side, Dan Belton. So make sure that you make a good decision when it comes to the safeties. You, like I said, could move Isaiah Simmons up to safety. But this is still a very, very good team. And you got Graham Gano that you know can boot that ball for you when you really need to. So all in all, I still feel like because of abilities, the Giants is a better team than the Titans, but you can go either way. You can have a really good running back in Tony Pollard, or you can have very, very solid wide receivers with speed, and they're all basically young. This is like one of the youngest teams that you're going to get in the league. So it's definitely up to you who you want. Let's go ahead and get to number 8. Number 8 on my list is not so much of a shock because people are still going to try and use them for one person, but the Cardinals is on my list here. You got Budda Baker, who still got you abilities, James Conner, Trey McBride, Jalen Thompson, Will Hernandez, Sean Murphy-Bunting, who came from the Titans, and you got this man here, Marvin Harrison, 6'3", 94 speed. Definitely is going to be one of the most used players in CFM this year, hands down. They also got Zay Jones at wide receiver. They got Kyler Murray still with very good speed. You got Trey Benson that you can use that has 93 speed at running back. 6'1", 223. He's starting to look a little bit beefy like Derrick Henry or Nick Chubb, you feel me? Well, he's taller than Nick Chubb, but you guys know what I mean. And you definitely got some goons on this team. When it comes to speed, too, you got Sterling Thomas and you got Max Milton. You got 93 speed at corner. Cantrell Clark. You got a user with Joey Blunt. And you got Darian Toller Demerson. Also, as another user you can use on the other side, Dem Ricardo. Bobby Price, one of my favorite underrated corners to use in the game. I always use him in the slot. He's always going to be very, very good. You just got some underrated guys that all you got to do is build up, have a very good season with him. Michael Ojemudia. You got yourself a squad here. Build with pieces of free agency. Have a very great draft. You can easily turn this Cardinals team to a very, very good team. Now, I put it on my underrateds because it's a low overall team. You're not going to get that much devs if you are going to use them in certain leagues. Might be wrong. Some people might just trash on the Cardinals, but then that's where you scoop it up. People think, oh, Kyler Murray's washed up. Oh, the defense is slow. Da-da-da. You just see it right here. You got some very fast corners, very decent wide receivers, Trey Palmer and Marvin Harrison. You got Kyler Murray. You can run a read option with Trey Benson. You got a very good team here. Don't sleep on the Cardinals, man. Number 7 is a team that is kind of slept on because they lost Aaron Donald. Is Cooper Kupp's LA Rams. You also got Tre'Davious White. You got abilities at corner. You got Darius Williams to kind of help out. He is kind of on the older side, but I mean, it's kind of a little bit of an older team, one of the older teams in the league. But you still got Puka Nacua, who just blew out of the water with expectations last year. 84 overall, man. Doing great. Kyron Williams, you got abilities at running back. You got Matt Stafford, who definitely can put the ball on the money and get it there very, very quickly. You got Cameron Curl, who they did bring over from Washington. Tyler Higbee, Kobe Turner. You got Byron Young, 92 speed on the outside. You got Jared Verse, who they drafted too. So you put them both on the line, you could have something there. You got Tutu Atwell. Like, look at the speed you got at wide receiver. You got Puka Nacua, Tutu Atwell, and you got Xavier Smith. And a little bit of Cooper Kupp in there too. So depending on who you want to use, so you can do that. You got Kobe Durant. You got Travaris Hodge-Tomlinson, and you got Darius Williams here as your corners. Do what you will with that, and you still got Tre'Davious White. So that's just the speedsters. Then you add Tre'Davious on that. Come on now, you're going to be fine. And you got, like I said, Byron Young to help out on the defensive side there. You got Jake Hummel, and you got Troy Reader. Possibly could use him as a user. I love using Troy Reader when he first came into the league, like 4 years back, back 4 years ago in Madden. I love using this card in the game. So definitely still great to see him still doing his thing. Cameron Kitchen, he is 86 speed. You could use him in the box. They holding on the man's speed a little bit, man. But bring that thing up to an 88 now. 88. Bring it to an 88, man. Come on, talk to me. But yeah, still a very, very decent team. And you even got Stetson Bennett. He is a year one quarterback, but you know what he did in Georgia. You know exactly what he did in Georgia. He could do it here on this team too. You want to build him up? Do it. Trade Matthew Stafford. Get some picks. Use Stetson Bennett. Do something about it. But yeah, you got a very good team here. You could contend in the NFC West. You just got to make the right choices with trading, right pieces. Build around Puka Nacua and build around, what's his name? Build around that young boy, Jared Verse. Build around him. You can make this Rams team into something special. Now, another shocker to some people is the New England Patriots. Low-key, I should have them higher, but there is other teams that's more well-rounded than this team. This is more definitely of a rebuild team, and other teams is like they're in a very great spot if you just give them a few more pieces. Honestly, it's the same with these Patriots. Now, look, you got Drake May, who's going to be a dog. He has very great throw power, and he has 86 speed. What other rookie quarterback do you know has 86 speed? Or is like kind of fast? Like, what out of this quarterback class, out of Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, like who else has very, very good speed like him? So like, let's go to age. You got Michael Pratt. He's like 81 speed. He's not really going to be that kind of guy. You got Caleb Williams. He has the same speed as Caleb Williams. Think about that. He's up there with them. You got Spencer Rattler with 76. Jalen Daniels is 90 speed. Of course you can use him. And then y'all wondering where the Commanders are. A lot of people's going to use the Commanders. Nobody's sleeping on the Commanders. I'm not sleeping on the Commanders. I'm just going to leave them right there they at. And I'm going to take my other players. You feel me? But yeah, then you got Joe Milton, who has 83 speed. Jordan Travis has 88 speed. Bo Nix, 84. Michael Penix Jr., 86 speed. Like, he's up there when it comes to different teams and when it comes to with that speed at quarterback. Like, he's very, very good. Use him. You also got Ramondre Stevenson and my guy Antonio Gibson. Love Antonio Gibson. If you use him, he's going to be nice. You feel me? Not nice, nice. You got Kayshon Boutte, but to be honest with you, we're not here for him. We're here for this guy right here, Tyquan Thornton. Here for Jalen Reagor. We're here for Demario Davis and Kawan Baker. These are kind of wide receivers you kind of need right there. You got some height. You got some speed. You can make it work. And you got Jalen Polk, the rookie. He has 88 speed, but you know he can make that work. You know what I'm saying? Tight end, you got Hunter Henry. Austin Hooper, you feel me? Rookie Jaheim Bell has 85 speed, 6'2". Is really not that bad of a tight end. Definitely can build him up. Next, you have a very, very decent offensive line. Build on that throughout the draft. Christian Barmore, low-key just moving back to D tackle. Dietrich Rice. You got Keon White that you can definitely use with his speed. Devin Gautreau, Tristan Hill, ex-Cowboy. You got Matthew Judon that still got abilities, bro. Still got abilities. Josh Uche, definitely can use him. Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. We got Raekwon McMillan. You actually have a very, very solid team that you could definitely win now with. But like I said, you need pieces. Your win now ratio with this team is not that high, but you could technically win now with all the players that's on this team. And then the shocking point. These DBs are actually very good in New England. You got Isaiah Bowden, who's 6'2", 95 speed. You got Christian Gonzalez, 6'2", 93 speed. Marcus Jones, could use him in the slot, 5'8", 93 speed. Marco Wilson, coming from the Cardinals, 92 speed. Jonathan Jones, 92 speed. Marcellus Dowd, rookie, 90 speed at 6 feet. Sean Wade, 90 speed, 6'1". Alex Austin, 88 speed, 6'1". You have corners that could just keep you solid for a good while. And then you go over here to free safety. You got Jabril Peppers. Don't even gotta talk about Jabril Peppers. That man's a dog in himself. And you got Kyle Duggar, another like baller in himself. And you got Marte Mapu. You can use him as a user, 6'3", 88 speed. Or you can use Brendan Schooler, 92 speed, 6'1". It's completely up to you. And you got Joey Slye from the Panthers, I'm pretty sure. Definitely got yourself a boot. These Patriots is going to be slept on. Do not sleep on these Patriots. You want to rebuild, you want to have fun, use these Patriots, rebuild the team. They're going to be fun to use. I'm not going to lie. They're going to be fun to use. Next up, I'm pretty sure y'all probably not going to sleep on this team, but it's going to be high up on this list. The Pittsburgh Steelers got a huge upgrade from last year. They got Patrick Queen. They got, what's his name? They got Isaac Solomon. No, I'm pretty sure they already had him. They got Dante Jackson, a huge upgrade at the DB spot. You got DeMonte Kazi, Cordell Patterson, who they just brought onto the team. Justin Fields. So now you got Justin Fields, Russell Wilson. You got that perfect combination of win now quarterback, build up quarterback, you know? And then you got Larry Ogunjobi. You got, don't even get me started about the wide receivers. Y'all got Calvin Austin, 95 speed. Quez Watkins, 96 speed. Scotty Miller, 94 speed. Roman Wilson, a rookie, 93 speed. And you still got George Pickens with 91 speed. Then at tight end, you got Pat Furman. Darnell Washington, you guys already know about him. And I forgot about the running backs. You got Najee Harris. And you got Jalen Warren. And you got Cordell Patterson. Come on now. Cordell Patterson can even be moved to wide receiver if you really needed to. Very, very decent offensive line. Definitely can build with it. Ogunjobi, as I said before. You got Loudermilk, man. Don't disrespect Loudermilk. Cameron Hayward, now he has X Factor. 90 overall X Factor. And you pair him up with TJ Watt, it's a wrap. And you got Peyton Wilson. Bro, y'all don't understand. He's 6'4", 91 speed. He is on the same, he's on the same level as Isaiah Simmons, bro. 6'4", 91 speed. Y'all didn't even know y'all had that. And Patrick Queen. Y'all didn't know y'all had a man like this, bro. Come on now, that's another user. Alex Highsmith, put him on the D-line as well. He's going to be nice. And then your corners, Dante Jackson, Darius Rush, Anthony Everett, Corey Trice Jr., Joey Porter. Come on, man. Y'all got a beast team over here. Mink. Yeah, y'all got a team over here. I don't want to hear y'all, man. Don't sleep on these Steelers, man. They definitely is going to do some work in the CFM. Build them up right. Trade the right pieces. Do something with this team. You win the Super Bowl in less than 3 years. Next up is the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks, man, y'all be sleeping on some of these teams. Y'all just think that it's just Tyree Will and DK Metcalf, and then that's it. They have way more pieces than that. Geno Smith, you think, just because they don't got Russell Wilson anymore, they're not that good, da-da-da. Geno Smith's only good in real life, da-da-da-da-da. No. Geno Smith is still really good. They got one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league with Sam Howell. Okay, PJ Walker, if you want to go and walk down that way, you know what I'm saying? Kenneth Walker, he has 94 speed now, and I'm pretty sure he has jukebox. No, he has armbar. You can put jukebox on him. You guys know. Then you got DK Metcalf now to 96 speed. You got Dwayne Estrich down to 92 speed. Tyler Lockett went down to the 90 speed. Derike Young to 91 speed. Like, you could add another really, really good wide receiver in here to replace Lockett. Jackson Smith-Njigba. I forgot what Metcalf and Jackson Smith-Njigba and Derek Young. You guys can make something very, very much shake. Laviska Shenault, you can use him as well. Noah Fant. You got AJ Barner here, 6'6". You can definitely use him. He's young. He's a rookie, bro. You can use him, man. Charles Cross leading the way over here. With Connor Williams now, they got a really good offensive line now. Byron Murphy, they definitely just drafted him to go with Leonard Williams and Jaron Reed down there on the D-line. Boye Mafe, you got Jerome Baker now. Definitely got a very, very decent user. You also got Nwosu you can use on the outside as well. And then, like I said, you got Tariq Woolen. You got Nehemiah Pritchett, another rookie that definitely can go off for you. 94 speed, 97 speed. And then you can use DJ James or Trey Brown in the slot. Or just use Devin Witherspoon. Or you can go Woolen. What's his name? Whoops. You can go Woolen, Witherspoon, and then Pritchett in the slot. You can definitely go crazy with them. And then you got at free safety, you got Julian Love, Jarek Reed that you can use as a user, and you got Marquise Blair still on the team. You got Ty Okada, Kobe Bryant, you got Rayshawn Jenkins. You can do whatever you want when it comes to these guys, man. But Seahawks is definitely up there on one of the teams. They're not top three. But they definitely going to do some work. And we're still staying on the S teams. Like, we're here with the Saints. Now, a lot of people will think, oh, this is just a win-now team. It's kind of an older team. You're only using them because of Taysom Hill. No, we're not. They actually got some really good pieces, man. Now, when you come over at quarterback, you got Derek Carr, you got Spencer Rattler, the rookie. He has 76 speed. That's very, very useful. He's nice pocket, 90 throw power. He has very, very good short, mid, and deep accuracies right here. And you can use Jake Hayner. You can use him for the memes. Alvin Kamara still on the team. You got Jamal Williams. Look at him grinning. That man, that's a happy man right there. James Robinson, you use him as well. What's his name? Kendre Miller. Adam Prentice. You can use him too. But their wide receivers is very crazy. You got Raheem Shaheed, Chris Olave, you got Calvin Austin, and Bud by any means, my guy. You ain't getting St. Brown, A.T. Perry, Cedric, bro. Their team is disgusting. Do not sleep on this team just because they're older. Talise Fuaga, they definitely just drafted him, and it just basically kept the feng shui of this offensive line going. Cameron Jordan does not have abilities this time around. Chase Young does, though, to kind of help it out a little bit. Carl Granderson, Isaiah Foskey, Danelle Pascon. You got Peyton Turner. They have a really good D-line, by the way. Brian Breesy. It's my guy right here. I love Brian Breesy. You definitely got some really good people on the D-line. You got Willie Gay. You got Demario Davis with abilities. And he has out my way secure tackler and outmatch. Very, very good. Then at the right outside, you still got Pete Warner. You got Monty Rice, Pace Well. Now the corners, something you can write home about to these corners. You got Alontae Taylor. You got Paulson Adebo, Marshawn Lattimore, of course, with abilities. You got deep out, bench press, and on the ball. What else we got? We got Kool-Aid McKinstry, another rookie, 90 speeds, definitely going to be serviceable. And you got some height here with Rajon Wright. Definitely got some really good players here. And then you got the Honey Badger himself, who does not have abilities. He don't got abilities, but he's still one of the best safeties in the game. Jonathan Abram, you can use him as well. But yeah, the Saints is definitely a win-now team. Going to lose a lot of these people and then go right back into a rebuild. But definitely can win now with this team. And they still had to be up there for me. Now, the last two teams that I'm going to announce, they're personally my favorites. Personally, going to be my two favorite teams to use when it comes to Madden 25. But if people get to them first, hey, look, cool. I'm going to use a different team. But these last two teams are here for a reason. Number 2 is the Atlanta Falcons. Now, you guys probably looking at me like, why is the Falcons so high on your list? First off, Kirk Cousins. You can win now with Kirk Cousins. Or you can build up with Michael Penix. It's literally, that's your very first choice. Or you can easily use Tyler Hickey just for the memes. But you can build up with Michael Penix Jr. You can win right now with Kirk Cousins, just in case that you feel like you're not doing anything with Michael. Use Kirk Cousins. Then you got Bijan Robinson that has Jukebox and Energizer. Ooh-wee. Whew. You got Tyler Algier. You got Avery Williams if you definitely need him. Wide receiver wise, you got Drake London, Rondell Moore, Darnell Mooney, Jakeem Grant. You also got Josh Alley, Casey Washington, James Washington. You got some very serviceable wide receivers here. Only thing that you're lacking is height. If you got height, it's less speed. Shorter, faster. So definitely something that you need to build up for when you finish that first season. And you got Kyle Pitts, who still is a dog, 6'6", 91 speed. Just definitely that guy. Offensive line, very serviceable. You also got Chris Lindstrom, one of the best, that also has secure protector and fool me once. Off the defensive line, not gonna lie to you, defensive line gonna need a little bit of help. You got Rook on Hororo. But you gotta know what I'm saying. You gotta have to build around. Definitely need help on the right end spot, even though Grady Jarrett is still there. He's going to only be there for a short amount of time. Then he's overall going to deplete. David Onyemata, once again, somebody who's going to deplete. Zion Logie, you can use him. Build him up right now. Arnold Epicati, you can definitely use him as well. Troy Anderson, definitely going to be a user. You can put him at safety, do something right there. And I hate seeing this, man, Braylon Trice. Oh my gosh, man! I wish he would actually play this season, but use him on the D-line, man. He's going to be nice. He definitely will be nice when he comes back. AJ Terrell, deep out, deep route, and inside shade, which is a crazy combination. You got Kevin King as well with the height, and you can use whoever you want in the slot. Go to free agency, get yourself a slot. And then you got Jesse Bates, who literally has acrobat, pick artist, and deep end KO. He's literally the best safety in the game and recognized as such. And you got Micah Abernathy, and you got Richie Grant. It's definitely a very underrated team because, like I said, you build around these pieces of Jesse Bates, Chris Lindstrom, AJ Terrell, Michael Penix Jr., Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, Drake London. You build around these guys. Maybe even get rid of Chris Lindstrom to get some more pieces on the defensive side. You can definitely make this team A1. But the number one team that you just need a few pieces. You need a few pieces to make happen. And they're honestly, in my opinion, one of the best teams to use in Madden 25. And that team is the Indianapolis Colts. In my opinion, one of the best teams, most fun teams, most versatile teams you can use in the game. Already because of AR. AR-15 is going to be crazy in the game. You want somebody who actually can throw you the ball, you put in Joe Flacco. But if you want to run the ball, you got AR. Then you got Jonathan Taylor. They got armbar, jukebox, and go linebacker. Don't even need to say anything else about Jonathan Taylor and how good he is. You got Michael Pittman, Josh Downs, Alec Pierce, my guy. Shout out to Alec Pierce, man. And then you got the rookie, 6'2", Adonai Mitchell, who's going to be a dog. You got Anthony Gould, another rookie, 94 speed. You got hella speed. Crazy speed. You got Juwan Winfrey as well, 6'3", 90 speed. You got a lot of talent right here in this wide receiver core. Right here, Mo Ali Cox. You got Jelani. You also got him. You got Will Mallory, rookie from last year. I wish he would actually been played a lot more last year. Actually did something, but it happens the way that it do. Offensive line is still very, very good. Quentin Nelson, 89 overall. definitely still a very good offensive line. Defensive line, you still got Kwity Paye, Isaiah Land, you can use him as well. Samson Okukon, you got DeForest Buckner as well, Grover Stewart, Taven Bryan. Very, very great D tackles. And you still got my mans, bro. With 89 speed. Nobody else at the D tackle spot has that much speed but him. Grant Stewart, you got Zaire Franklin, and you got Saquon Ulubi, my guy right here. Definitely was a very great user. Actually put him as safety as well. He was very, 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 very stupidly good. And you got Jalen Charlies. Bro, put this man to safety. 6'3", 89 speed. He's going to be a user. Cameron McGrone. EJ Speed, you can use him out there as well. And with the corners, I know the corners isn't all that, but come on, you got Amir Speed, 6'3", 95 speed. Micah Abraham, 91 speed. Chris Lamons. You got Dallas Flowers, Darrell Baker, Kenny Moore, Jalen Jones, Julius Brents, bro. Julius Brents, Amir Speed, and you got Kenny Moore. That's definitely going to rock it out for your team. They're going to be crazy. Jalen Simpson, Rodney Thomas is second, Julian Blackman, Rodney Harrison. You got Nick Cross, who you can use 100%, Daniel Scott as well, and you got Matt Gay that's definitely going to do it for this team. But I feel like the Colts is definitely the most underrated team to go into Madden 25 and use. And if you guys agree with me, let me know down in the comments down below. Who is your most underrated team? What you guys think of this list? And what other list do you guys want me to present to you guys? You guys want me to show you guys the best trade targets to build for certain teams? What's the number one piece that each team needs in a CFM for you to win in an online CFM? What do you guys want? Let me know in the comments down below. Definitely will get that out for you guys as soon as possible. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below. If you guys want to see anything else, just comment down below. Subscribe if you guys are new. And as always, folks, peace out.